And like I said before, I would have fought them same 2 guys he just fought. The whole world would be bashing me.
Yeah.
For sure. That's how you know I'm at a different level. And I'm gonna show him there's really levels to this boxing game. Like I said, a solid fighter for sure. Getting better, but I'm gonna just be too much for him. All this is gonna be too much for him. It's too much. This pay-per-view,
what do you mean all
press
this?
tour, everything. All this stuff is gonna be too much for you.
I've done it before.
That's cool. It's different when you doing with somebody else that's bigger and better.
Bigger.
Yep.
Isn't it the same thing if I've done it before?
No, it's
If
different.
I've done it before,
If
I've done it before, I'd do it again, right?
No,
if you land on the moon once, you can land on the moon twice.
No, it's different. It's different when you're doing with somebody that's bigger and know what they doing. It's a whole. I think he a solid fighter. You know, a good fighter. Yeah, he champion for a reason. You know, but I think I do everything better. You know, all around the board, I do everything. I can box, I can bang, inside, outside, mid range, whatever you want to do, I can do, and you're gonna see my fight night.
Come on with me.
Yeah, touch him. That's the closest you can get to them. That's the closest you're gonna get to them.
I guarantee that.
I promise you that.
Both these guys, Xander,
No
extreme
mistake.
full
I never
figure,
made
nearly a
this.
career-long
No
154 Jaron
I'm
Ennis
show
in
you.
his second
But I
fight
guarantee you, but
in
I'm
the
gonna
junior middleweight
I
division.
guarantee you, but I ain't gonna
I'm
mistake.
gonna show you.
I ain't gonna miss. I ain't gonna miss. I ain't gonna miss.
Small, man.
You're small.
kid.
You small.
Small.
You're a baby. And I'm gonna show you.
Both guys very confident going into this fight.
Hey guys, let's stretch.
Go ahead, boys.
That way.
Time, if you could tell everybody what you're going to do to Xander Zayas real quick so I can get the chills again, and then we're going to send you out, brother.
Make sure y'all tune in June 27th at the Barclays Center. Do not miss this pay-per-view event. I'm gonna show out. I'm gonna have fun, put on a beautiful show. Y'all know the knockout coming. Just don't get up off your seat. So whatever you got, food, popcorn, have it with you. Don't get up to go get it.
As their June 27th clash draws closer, Jaron Ennis has continued making it clear that he intends to push Imantas Stanionis to his absolute limits on fight night. Despite those warnings, his opponent has shown no fear or hesitation toward the dangerous contender. Throughout the build-up, both fighters have exchanged bold statements and displayed strong belief in their abilities, creating even more hype and anticipation around a contest that has boxing fans eagerly waiting.
For the 2 belts, it was never about the money. When they gave me the Virgil Ortiz fight, it wasn't about the money. Sebastian Fundora wasn't about the money. Boots, it's not about the money. It's about the legacy. I want to be the best, and this is how you make it happen. Forget about the money. You can throw the money out the window if you want. We fight for legacy here.
You buy that? I like it. I hear it.
Jaron Ennis has a great deal at stake as he heads into this major showdown with his opponent. He enters the fight as the strong favorite, with most analysts and fans expecting him to secure victory without facing serious difficulty. Although his challenger is clearly skilled and poses a real threat, many still doubt his ability to stop Boots' rapid rise in the division. More importantly, Ennis has emphasized that this bout represents a defining moment in his career. With the opportunity to become a unified champion in another weight class and claim his opponent's titles, the pressure could not be greater. A defeat against a younger challenger would deal a serious blow to his momentum and long-term ambitions. That is why Boots is expected to step into the ring completely locked in, fully determined to deliver a dominant performance and leave victorious. Because in a fight of this importance, losing is simply not an option.
I think Xander Zayas is a tougher op for Boots than Virgil Ortiz.
I think, like I said, Xander is a solid fighter. I think he got a little bit more tools than Ortiz. Maybe he could box a little better, but I don't know. I feel like Virgil is somewhat the better fighter, but
Experience and stuff.
yeah, I think he's got a little bit more experience and things like that. But Xander, like I said, Xander he's not a bad fighter. He's a solid fighter. He unified champ. You can't take nothing away from him. But on fight night, them bouts is coming back to Philadelphia straight like that. You know what I'm saying? Real rip. I'm about to be a 2-time unified weight division champ. I was already unified at 40, so I'm gonna do it at 54. And we're gonna collect the rest of those at 54, be undisputed at 54, and then.
During an interview that same day, Jaron Ennis explained why he remains the favorite in nearly every fight he enters. He spoke about how his style has developed over time evolving from a fighter known mainly for his knockout power into one with a far more refined and technical skill set. According to Ennis, his approach in the ring depends entirely on the strategy he and his team believe is best for each opponent. Instead of viewing himself as only a defensive boxer or purely an aggressive puncher, Boots considers himself a well-rounded boxer-puncher who can adjust to any situation. He highlighted his ability to apply pressure, fight effectively at close range, or control exchanges from a distance, using his high ring IQ to smoothly adapt and carry out whatever game plan the moment requires.
You have been compared to Roy Jones Jr. With your slickness, your athleticism, hand-eye coordination, creativity. But then I saw a switch where you started being a brutal fighter, taking a few punches, like a boxer puncher, like Sugar Ray Robinson, Terrence Bud Crawford, and all those boys, Salvador Sanchez. Was that on purpose to just demolish people and change your style a bit and not do so much of the freaking, how you were freaking people out? Was that on purpose or was that just instinctual?
I do what I want. I'm just like that. I do what I want, straight like that. And whatever my team and my dad want me to do, that's what we do, you know. But the main thing is to have fun. But we see blood or see somebody hurt, he's out of here.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
You have a very high KO ratio, but people see you as a slick fighter. Now, I have to say this, that goes to your credit. To be a knockout artist, but people see you as a slick fighter. How do you see yourself? Do you see yourself as a knockout artist? Do you see yourself as a slick fighter? How do you categorize yourself?
I'm a variety. I do it all. I can do whatever. Like I said, I do what I want. I feel like I'm a boxer, puncher. I can walk people down. I can do whatever. Inside fighting, like outside fighting, mid-range, like whatever you want, I can do it. And
Jaron Ennis also discussed the deep pride he feels in representing Philadelphia and carrying forward the legacy of legendary fighters like Bernard Hopkins. He explained that being a boxer from Philadelphia means embracing the responsibility of honoring the city's rich boxing heritage while continuing to raise its standard. Boots proudly said that Philly has always produced some of the sport's toughest and most talented fighters, driven by the city's distinct culture, strong self-belief, and relentless mindset to push through adversity. At the same time, he recognized that many talented local fighters never reach their full potential, often due to street life and other distractions that keep them from achieving success at the highest level of boxing.
A Philly fighter is a thing. What does that mean to you?
What, being a Philly fighter?
Yeah.
Being a Philly fighter it mean a lot. You know, to be able to put the city on my back and you know, take the legacy to the next level and just continue to rise in, you know, different occasions and, like I say, put the city on my back and things like that and show the world why Philly really like that and can't too many I feel like nobody can't mess with Philly. Like when it comes to boxing, I feel like we got the best fighters.
You hear that?
Yeah.
Hey, listen, we've heard that discussion before. Michigan,
Philly got the best fighters. It just come down to like Philly just be like, Philly got so many like good fighters and great fighters. They just get sidetracked from the streets and the girls, the this, that, and the third. Like it's just like it's so many unseen talent that you guys don't see, and it's crazy, you know.
Wait, why do you think that is? Like, why is that like a farming ground for great fighters?
I feel like just the way like Philly was just like being in Philly, like it's just like it's the whole like demeanor and swag. Like you gotta have like that aura, and once you got that aura and all that stuff, it's just like it's like hard to explain. Like I can't even really explain. Like you just.
But I see it.
Yeah, like we got like our whole different art. We got like a certain way. You know, we do go about things and do things, and we always find a way to win. Like we got that grit, that grind. Like
Jaron Ennis is clearly entering this fight with major expectations on his shoulders, yet his confidence remains unwavering. Toward the end of the interview, he delivered a strong message about his standing in the 154-pound division, declaring himself the leading force at super welterweight. He confidently described himself as the division's biggest star and made it clear that any fighter hoping to reach the top will eventually have to face him. In Boots' eyes, he is the premier name in the weight class, the fighter drawing the most attention, and the one setting the standard for everyone else in the division.
Carry everybody at 154 and so on and so forth. I will be undisputed at 154 though, for sure.
You know who else? Who else at 154?
I don't care who at 154.
Boy.
I don't care who at this is my division. Like, this is my division, all right? And I said this to one of my homies. I'm like, bro, like, let you look at it, like, at 154, these guys gonna make the most money fighting me. Mm-hmm. I'm really the cash cow at 154 for real. So these guys can fight this guy, fight that guy, but when they fight me, I'm the cash cow. They're gonna make the most money fighting me, and that's what anybody at the division. So they gotta see me. I got the biggest name, I got the hottest name. I'm the best fighter at 154.
Before Jaron Ennis can continue his journey toward boxing greatness, he must first overcome his opponent on June 27th. Most analysts and boxing experts are predicting an Ennis victory, with many believing he possesses all the tools needed to handle the challenge in convincing fashion. Among those supporting Boots is sparring partner Haven Brady Jr., who recently shared his thoughts on the matchup. Brady expressed strong belief in Ennis' ability to come out on top, even saying he would confidently place money on that outcome. At the same time, he made sure to show respect for the opponent, recognizing his skill and future potential. Despite backing Boots, Brady still sees the fight as a highly competitive and exciting battle that boxing fans will not want to miss.
Oh shit, you up here now, so I knew you're gonna be in the building.
Right, for sure. I'm there from there.
What's your thoughts on that fight?
A good fight. Man, my hat's off to Xander, man. With him being young, we came up in the amateur together.
Yeah, y'all signed the top rank around the same time.
Yeah. So he signed, I think, 16, maybe, or 17.
Yeah, 16.
Yeah, and I signed like right when I turned 18. So.
Yeah, but y'all the same age, right?
Yeah, I think he a year younger than me.
How old are you now?
I'm 24.
Oh shit, yeah, you're 23.
Yeah. So, so my hat's off to him because I feel like Boots the best person at 154. So with him fighting for the world title, then defending to get another one. I mean, with his first defense, he fought, he unified for his first defense, and then he fought, I feel like everybody say the best person at 154. Then he fight Boots, so my hat's off to him. I feel like it's a good fight. I definitely get an edge to Boots. But hey, I feel like I just want everybody to see it. But I think I know how it's gonna go. I might put my bets in.
Oscar de la Hoya also shared an interesting view on the matchup, calling it a genuine clash of titans. He praised Jaron Ennis for his speed, punching power, movement, and his ability to create openings through sharp footwork and fluid combinations. At the same time, De La Hoya pointed to the opponent as a physically strong and highly driven young contender who applies non-stop pressure and throws punches in high volume. Looking ahead to the fight, Oscar said he hopes Ennis adopts an aggressive strategy, using his defensive skills and Philly-style approach while pushing forward in search of a stoppage instead of settling for a cautious 12-round performance. He believes that because his opponent enjoys trading shots and unleashing combinations, that approach could produce the ideal setup for an exciting back-and-forth battle and possibly deliver a fight that fans will remember for years.
I really do think it's a clash of the titans if you really think about it. Boots is a tremendous fighter. He's a beast. He's fast, he's elusive, he's strong, he can change up his combinations, his footwork is impeccable. But then you have Zayas, who's a big guy, who throws a lot of punches, who's young, who's strong, but he's motivated, he's hungry. I think it's going to be a great fight. I think it's going to be a classic fight. I sure hope that Boots uses that Philly shell, but it walks him down. I don't want him to move around, and it's going to make it very difficult for Zayas, and we might see one of those fights where it's like, oh, it's a 12-0 shutout. No, if we see the Philly style moving forward and where Boots wants to maybe knock him out, then we will see a great fight because Zayas loves that interaction. Zayas loves to throw combinations. He'll get hit a couple of times to hit you 5-6 times back. So I think hopefully we're going to see that style, but I really do feel this.
Former world champion Sean Porter also shared his thoughts on the upcoming showdown. calling it one of the most competitive and exciting fights of the summer. Porter used a car racing analogy to highlight the difference between the two fighters' styles. In his view, the opponent is like a disciplined driver following a carefully planned route, entering each fight with a clear strategy and a precise vision for securing victory. Jaron Ennis, on the other hand, resembles a high-performance machine fueled by speed, power, and instinct, often relying on his exceptional natural talent and in-ring creativity to solve problems in real time. While Porter gives the advantage to Ennis because of his superior athleticism and versatility, he also believes his opponent's calculated and methodical style could present a serious challenge, setting up a fascinating battle between disciplined execution and natural brilliance.
A regimented account for what he wants this fight to look like and how to get to where he's trying to go to, opposed to Boots, right? So you and I, we take off at the same time and we're racing. I'm clearly the faster car. I'm clearly the faster, better driver, but you know exactly how you want to get there. You're going to go down one street, you're going to go right. You're going to get to that street, you're going to go left. And you're going to go left, and then you're going to go right. And then you're going to zoom it down, and then you're going to make another right. While as me, I'm like, man, I'm going to go here, and then I get to a light, and I'm like, I can't stay at this light too long. And then I turn and I go down and I got a stop sign and I go here and I'm here. You know, I feel as if Boots is the kind of fighter that has so many tools and so many things that he's capable of doing. I think he knows how fast he is. He knows how quick he is. He knows how powerful he is. And it's a matter of him saying, man, this is going to work. That's going to work. This going to work. That's going to work. Opposed to a Xander Zayas. And I know that I'm not wrong about this. Xander's going to come to the ring with, this is what we need. And if this isn't working, this is where we're going to go to. And then if this isn't working, we're going to try to figure it out from there. You know, I think that Xander's coming in with what I would consider to be a solid game plan, while I will look at Boots thinking that talent coming to the ring, and if you hold that talent, you know what's going to happen then, you know? So that's what I'm looking at in this fight. I still think it's, in some ways, it's a 50-50 fight, but I'm inclined to go with the talent because that talent is undeniable. It's just that talent is.
Sean Porter made an interesting comparison between Jaron Ennis and NFL legend Barry Sanders, describing Boots as a true game-changing athlete. He explained that, much like Sanders, who was electrifying to watch but often lost yards because of his willingness to take risks, Ennis also succeeds through bold, creative improvisation inside the ring. Porter emphasized how Boots can deliver spectacular moments, such as effortlessly slipping punches or casually brushing aside an opponent's attack. Yet in the very next exchange, he can leave himself exposed by taking unnecessary risks. According to Porter, this boom or bust style is a big part of what makes Ennis so exciting to watch, but it also creates openings that a sharp and disciplined opponent could potentially exploit.
Right?
Yeah, it would have been.
I don't know if it's more, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know, he does that. He's super flashy. He's as talented as anyone, but just vulnerable enough.
Yeah.
And everybody knows that watches boxing knows
That's kind of what I'm saying, though.
Yeah.
You just don't understand it. You know what I mean? Like Barry Sanders has this stat that is like beyond me.
More negative rushing plays.
It was so amazing,
Yeah.
but you also have the most negative yards of any running back of all time, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Yeah, like how, you know, to have that stat, but also be so electric and so, you know, what about, you know, boxing is much different. You know, you only got yourself, you know, you ain't relying on the whole team and blah, 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 blah. But, you know, again, even when I'm just saying, like, talent can be, what's the word I'm thinking of? Talent can be subdued. It can be controlled. It can be, yeah. And the other side of that.
So
I asked Bozy that too. I asked Bozy, like, yo, do you know, you see him do something, you just, you know, you like, my son's the greatest, you know, or are you able to stay away from how talented he is? And Bozy said no. He said, and I believe him. My dad's the same way, you know my dad. My dad didn't care about the talent, you know. Bozy says he don't care about the talent, but when you see shit like that, it's hard. You know what I mean? He's great.
Well, we talked about in the beginning how good improvisation can be.
Yeah.
Now, Terrence Crawford could flow like water. He could improvise as he goes on.
Mm-hmm.
But him and Brian McIntyre always had that focused game plan coming in.
Mm-hmm.
And if I need to improvise on the way, I can do that, and I will do that. Basically every assignment he had, but they also had, you knew from experience for being in the gym with them for the Canelo fight, we got this down packed for what we want to execute.
Over in Philadelphia, the atmosphere inside Boots' gym is filled with strong confidence and intense focus. Fighters and gym members describe Jaron Ennis as a beast in training, carrying a calm yet commanding presence that influences everyone around him. There is little doubt inside the camp regarding his upcoming fight, with the overall feeling strongly favoring a confident victory. Those close to the gym are expecting a dominant and explosive performance, believing Ennis is operating on a completely different level than his opponent. They point to his rare combination of speed, power, and timing as major strengths that could prove too much to handle. Expectations within the camp range from a highlight reel knockout to a one-sided finish, potentially coming anywhere from the middle rounds to the later stages of the fight, with rounds 6 to 8 seen as a realistic outcome if everything goes according to plan.
What we got? Like 2 weeks? Two weeks left?
2 weeks.
Xander, Boots, how you feeling?
Oh, come on, brother. I feel 100% confident that Boots gonna get him out of here within 12.
Within 12?
Within 12, yup.
What's your official prediction? Stoppage, no matter how it goes?
Well, it don't matter how it goes. You know what I mean? He gonna stop it within 12. You know what I'm saying? That's how I got it going. He gonna stop it with. However, he gonna stop it.
Show him the guns, Rick. Show him what 60 years old looks like. Show him the guns, man. Yeah, show him the guns. Let's go. All right, June 27th, Xander versus Boots. Who you got?
Oh, Boots. Boots in under 6, actually.
Under 6?
Yeah. He's getting stopped.
Tell me how.
I think he's gonna hit him with a good overhand, come up with an uppercut, bring it over the top, come back up. It's gonna be a good show.
So a systematic breakdown, or is it gonna be one shot to get him out of there?
A nasty 20-punch combination.
20 punch?
Yes. He's getting knocked out.
A 20-piece nugget?
20-piece nugget, yes.
What's the sauce?
And then he's gonna jump on top of the ropes and start laughing.
Yo, you're a naturally violent person, man.
He's getting stopped, though. I think he thinks he's gonna do something for real.
Yeah? You gonna be in the building?
I'm gonna be in the building.
Xander versus Boots, how you feeling about it?
I got Boots stopping him with one punch. It's gonna be an overhand.
Damn, Mark.
Yeah.
Both of y'all.
He's gonna probably like be
God
wobbly.
damn, is that? Over here looking like a goddamn animal.
He's gonna be wobbly or he's gonna get like one shot at.
Huh?
It's gonna be within like 8 rounds.
Then he stops him with 8? But you said he stops him within 8?
Yeah, within 8.
Now, some people are saying systematic breakdown. You saying one shot. Why one shot?
I mean, it's gonna be systematically. He's gonna prepare that one shot.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you gonna set him up for the one shot?
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Kim, you've been in there. Yeah. Is it the speed or is it the power that gets you?
It's both. Actually, it's both, because with speed comes power also, and you can combine those two. So he's got power, but speed also. He puts into one shot, he can put speed and power. And you don't see those shots. That's the most dangerous thing. So
the shots you don't see is the ones that get you?
Yeah, exactly.
That wraps up today's video. If you enjoyed watching, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any future uploads. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.